Your Monday pick, and U.S.-China trade peace may be just around the corner on this edition of Arbitrage, State of the Bands Daily, starting right now. Good morning, traders, and welcome to your Arbitrage, State of the Bands Daily for Monday, October 14th, 2019. I'm Joshua Stark. Companies have welcomed a U.S.-Chinese trade truce as a possible step toward breaking a deadlock of a 15-month tariff war. While economists caution there was little progress towards settling core disputes, including technology that threatens global growth. President Trump said Washington will suspend a tariff hike planned for Tuesday on $250 billion of Chinese goods. In exchange, Trump said China agreed to buy as much as $50 billion of American farm goods. Details of other possible agreements weren't immediately released. Up next, more news and your pick of the day. Stick around on Arbitrage Trade State of the Bands.
We're all doing a lot. A lot of swiping, streaming, scrolling, double tapping, and social media stalking. A whole lot of nothing. You're probably scrolling right now. While we think a certain red heart is giving us life, we're neglecting the one that actually does. So let's take a stand against sitting. Let's care more about strolling than scrolling. Let's take charge of our health. Let's make moves together, starting now. Now.
To the horror of millions of streamers, teenagers, and gamers, FORTNITE closed down Sunday in seeming preparation for its 11th season. The game ended in a fireball, sending players up into the atmosphere, and the game map sucked into a black hole. Currently, the game shows a graphic with a black hole and an exit button. Those who weren't able to log into the game for the time of the event found it almost impossible to get into a game. The actual lobby and character screens were similarly pulled into the black hole. So if your teenage son is catatonic, don't blame us. Your Monday pick design, manufactures, and sells seasonal and all-occasion social expression products, principally to mass-market retailers in the United States and Canada. CSS Industries, symbol CSS, starts the day at $4.10 a share. Don't forget to share us with your friends. Search Arbitrage Learning to Trade or go to arbitragetrade.com.
Powers Not Included, the comic book podcast. A podcast about comics, games, toys, and everything geek. They talk about Deadpool, Deathstroke, Deathlock, The Night of the Living Dead, and The Walking Dead. Why the fixation on dead stuff? Find out when you subscribe to Powers Not Included on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and Podbean.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is a privately held market research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the content of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to be investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.